second plan of action, should we consider putting anyone on this side of the table?
Back in the same office that we were last time, and also we filmed the guards themselves in. We got Jeffrey this time playing Gustavus Adolphus, King of Sweden, with his totally real beard right there.
Magnificent.
And then we got Matt back. I always just call you Venice, even though that's not your character's name at all.
My name is Doge.
Yeah, no, that's not it either.
No?
And then we have Sharmita back playing Theodora, and then we have only one new person this time, Joy, playing the Empress of China.
Yep.
We were supposed to have one extra person, but he ended up being in a different city and thinking that we were there or something. I don't actually know exactly what it. You talked to
It's
him.
all
What?
good, yeah. Oh yeah, well I'm talking on the phone and we're trying to figure out, I'm like, we're at the state capitol, and he's like, what? He's like, I didn't even know we had a state capitol. I'm like, yeah dude, we're in the capital of Texas, we have a state capitol. And he's like, wait, are you in Austin? I'm like, yeah dude. And he's like, oh, I'm in Houston.
Okay, you're good. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Alright, here we go.
No, we're just, hanging out. This is on the set of, we're making, Hacker Fight,
Hacker Fight. I don't know what we call Hacker Fight when we upload it, but that's what it says on the
written by Joey J. Basham.
Yeah. If you go watch like any movies back from the 90s where they're all hacking into things, they all kind of do the same stuff, and they all try to make hacking look really, really cool, which is hard because it doesn't look cool. It looks like some dude sitting in a t-shirt at a computer. The whole joke with this episode is we're like getting more and more intense trying to hack each other, but the things that we're using to one-up each other are hacker movie cliches. And so we just keep like trying to introduce new, more ridiculous things to make our hack stronger or something. So this is our set for the Duskers video. It is the media room in which we film lots of things, mostly green screen things,
Yes.
like all of the...
Please try and contain your surprise that we did not purchase a spaceship.
Yeah.
I know it was impossible to believe that it was not an actual space-worthy craft.
It's really just a bunch of boxes from my attic and then like random cables that I had sitting around and my computer and then jugs of water, which we actually just had. So we didn't actually get to see the costumes last time we were doing this, but everybody's like Joey's wearing cloth.
Oh yeah, this
it's
is
not
a table.
actually,
This is a tablecloth.
it's not even a tablecloth. It's literally just cloth that I bought from a fabric store that you have wrapped around you. Same with Matt.
Yeah, and Kyle actually built the rim of this hat out of a crown of thorns.
That's,
Built the hat around
that's
it.
actually the old bowler cap from my homeless guy character that I cut the brim off of.
Did it hurt you as much as it hurts me?
No, because that didn't have hot glue on the inside when I was wearing it. Jeffrey's is like a Halloween costume, basically, which is probably the fanciest of anybody here. That was actually a nice photo right there. The guy who didn't show up had this whole thing, which I now have, and I got to use for something. Like this nice decorated military outfit. Sharmita's also wearing just a piece of cloth as a cape, and then...
Bedsheet, baby.
Yeah, it's also just from a fabric store. And then Joyce is the best, really, because we ordered hers. It's a full costume too, except it's not built to fit any living human being, apparently. So we actually just have it like strapped to the front of her, and that's it.
Yeah, it's tied on kind of like a vest, so yeah. Can I change out of this?
You
now?
can. So for this time, I'm just gonna scroll and then pick whichever one shows up. That would be the first one. So from Herman 1 Francis, this one was a bit meh, but that's alright, you still get a like.
You know what? You're a little bit meh, but you still get a like.
By Lyrically, a week ago, edited. I just noticed, you guys are the only YouTube channel I've ever seen that doesn't have any dislikes.
Yeah, we have a few, but it is very small amount.
Yeah, we don't have like a video that's hated, really.
Yeah.
Like, we have videos that are ignored.
From The Stuffing of Legends, from Kyle Gorel. Kyle, that is the best acting I've ever seen. Please be just acting and be okay. Excellent straight man from the other fellow also. So, this is a couple of things. For one thing, Kyle is an abnormally fantastic actor.
Which I don't actually get.
He never
People
believes
tell me
people,
that.
but he's fantastic. It's at least when things he's written. I've never seen you actually act somebody else's stuff.
I have not actually tried
But
acting
he is
somebody else.
fantastic. Second, that wasn't actually all that much acting because you were heat stroking, right?
That's true. That was a terrible, terrible day. It was like 100 degrees and I was in the middle of all the things I'm allergic to at the same time.
And for third punch,
Matlock playing the straight man.
Matlock playing a straight man. I don't get it.
Yeah, I saw a lot of comments that were like, wow, White Lightning is brutal. And I was like,
Yeah, I saw that one too, which I thought was weird because I
Savage, that was the one.
didn't feel like we said anything that nobody else hadn't already said and much meaner.
Yeah, I think. Well, the thing is, the more clever you are, the more savage you are.
Oh.
The more outly rude and mean you are, the less savage you are. You're just a jerk. If you're just like oh ho, and like your ho ho is like oh dude, and then that's savage.
An interesting thing that we've noticed actually, and not I guess pointed out publicly, is that a lot of people seem to think that we hold the same opinions that our characters do in videos, which I guess is sensible to assume because we did write it. But a lot of times that's not actually the case at all. At the very least, I'll put both opinions in there on purpose for a variety of reasons, just because it makes it more funny or because it...
And because it's appropriate discourse and it improves literacy of the world.
That was the biggest like frustration about the Bob Ross comments, is so many people were like defending the Rift and getting irritated that we were just trashing the Rift, but the whole joke was actually making fun of people who trashed the Rift. There was like one comment on the subreddit where somebody was talking about like how we were fanboying over the Vive or something, and somebody was like, actually, I think they're making fun of us. Burnt L on Duskers says, I have a strange compulsion to give Kyle some free games. This concerns me. Please advise. Please don't actually send me free games. When I posted that little clip at the end of the Duskers video, I was actually specifically addressing that toward game developers, because if they give me a free game, it's not actually taking anything from them. They just give me a code to the thing they already made. Just to clarify, I was not asking fans to send us free games, just developers. If you have a game that you've been working on and you want us to look at it, in case we might be able to make a video about it, then by all means send it to us, because if we can come up with a video for it, it's always great to work with developers and kind of like mutually share each other's business and kind of, you know, gather attention for both of us. As far as just buying us games, we'd prefer, if you actually want to help support the channel, that you go to our Patreon page and just donate something there, and then that will be spent on, you know, props or equipment or game stuff or anything that we need to keep the channel running.
We would honestly rather have props and stuff like that than just a video game.
Yeah, that'll be a more functional way to help. If you just send us a game, it's kind of a gamble, because you don't. I have to find time to play it first, and then there's only like a 50% chance that we'll actually make a video of it. I can't. Okay, so we got this one weird comment from Generation for Economic and ... because it doesn't actually show the whole channel name, but it says, this YouTube channel should immediately remove the word white from their name and all of their videos, as it may, in some minds, refer to the single most oppressive race in the history of mankind.
How many replies did that get?
Quite a few.
They took the bait.
Although, my favorite response to this comment, which I haven't seen until just now, is from King Pietro, that says, you know lightning is white, right? So this is our...
My empire.
This is our meeting room that we used last time. We're actually going to lose this location after this time, so we're not going to be able to use it again. So this will be maybe not the last World Congress video, but the last one here at least. Although the next one's going to be for Civ 6. This was also the room that we used in the guards themselves, where all the villains were meeting. And...
That's where remember Myers' video was on that building?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was.
Right.
I ended up with Herman 1 Francis again.
Who's Herman 1 Francis?
The guy that we read the comment of first.
The Meg guy?
Yeah.
You're still mad.
Although this one he says you guys are comedic gold, so...
Okay, well fine, you're comedic gold.
You guys do such high quality content, I want to parade your channel around and show it off for you to get more views and subs. Thank you.
Yes, do that!
Yeah.
Do that all the time! Get an actual banner and actually parade it. Have a white lightning parade, but don't tell anybody because the wrong kind of people may show up.
God damn it. What do you want me to do, Kyle?